everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. How are you today? Today is Tuesday, so I hope everyone in the U.S. anyway had a great Memorial weekend. We sure did. We went to my sister's campground in our small camper. We took that to my sister's campground. It was chilly, and sadly, I did not take any video or any pictures of anything. The kids came out on Saturday to spend the day with us, but it was all four of my sisters showed up. One just for the day, but the same day with my kids, and it was a really nice time. It was a really, really good time. It was cold, but it was good. I can't wait to do it again with them. We don't spend that much time together, so it was really great to see them and to spend time with them. Found out that one of my nieces crochets, and she's been crocheting for a few years, and she likes to do, she's done some really beautiful amigurumis, and some wearables. She doesn't do a lot of wearables, but she did what I saw was beautiful. So I was real excited. We chatted crochet for a little bit, but I did not have much time for crochet. So we were busy, and so let me show you my projects that I'm working on. So my luck of the draw. This is my new color. I have it all ready so that I can crochet on it tomorrow to add the white during tomorrow, the Wednesday night, which you'll probably be seeing this Wednesday anyway, but the Wednesday video, I'm all set to add the white, but this is my color for week number 3. So the teal was week number 1, the pink week number 2, and now week number 3. This is my luck of the draw 11 Boggy style. Trish Mama Swift is doing that, and this will be a Boggy Creek blanket when it is done. I'm doing 8 rows of the color of the week and 4 rows of the main color, which is obviously white. So there, now you can see it all together. That's what it looks looking like so far. I'm using my favorite number 6 millimeter crochet hook, and this is all Big Twist neon yarns. The green is slime, not gecko. So I did get that done, and that is mostly all the crochet I did since we left the camper. I did not have a chance to work on, and I'm still on week 2, and week 3 came out yesterday, of my crochet along with Juan, this Juan spring crochet along. I put them in the same bag for traveling, but you know, it uses internet. The internet was very spotty there, even though I carry my own internet. I had to do that like I would have had to do that in the camper, and we were out and about, you know, visiting, so I did not have the opportunity to work on this. So this is still where it is from. I've worked on it since last Wednesday, I think, because I do believe that I showed it on on the live last Wednesday. But I can't remember. But this is what it's looking like through round. I think I'm going to start round 22, and I am using this Big Twist Vista. That's not the one that's attached. Here we go. It's Big Twist Vista in the color Sunrise. That's, you know, can't get it anymore. But this is a 1-weight yarn, and I'm using a 4.5 millimeter hook. And this was gifted to me by Nancy from She's Got Yarn. She doesn't like skinny yarns, so she's always very willing to, here, try this one, you know, and I love the yarn. I love the colorway. My only complaint on the yarn is, which you're not going to be able, you know, it was summer yarn, I think last summer or something, but I have had so many knots in this yarn like where they knotted it together, and not just where it got tangled, but where they've knotted it together, that it's really made me angry, because it's 705 yards, I think, in the whole thing, and I'm pulling from the inside, so you can see I haven't gotten that far yet, but I think I've had 6 knots in it already that I had to cut out and redo. Well, part of the reason that you use this kind of yarn is that you don't have to do that, you know, weave in ends and make new knots. So I'm really disappointed with that, but I really do like the yarn otherwise, and I'm loving the colorway, and the pattern that Juan did and the tutorial is wonderful. So I have 3 skeins of this yarn, and I'm going to turn it into my summer blanket. I did also pick up a couple of skeins of Big Twist, just plain white in cotton. I think this is called Baby Bunny. Oh, it's polyester viscose. Just in case I needed to add some in to make the blanket big enough to use. It says it's a 1 weight, and I'm gonna say it's a little thicker, but it's comparable, and it's not bright white. Actually, this color is called, I think it's cream or something. Oh, vanilla cake. So it is a little bit thinner, but I think the colors will go okay if I like add some just solid white in there, just to make the blanket go a little bit bigger. So I'm debating on if I'm going to. If I do, I'll add the white in when it gets to this like real pale, oh, you can't see, this real pale yellow. Then I think I would do white before or after that. However it comes out, I think the pale yellow will come first, so maybe I'll do white, then the pale yellow, and then continue on with the skein. So I bought a couple of those for that, a couple days, you know, when I went to Joann's that one day, not too long ago, when I was bad. But I needed to buy, I wanted to buy some, I was looking for something specific. I don't remember what now, but oh, I was looking for yarn that I had to order for the next thing I'm going to show you, because I got some yarn in. Well, it might not be the next thing, but I was looking for some True Boo, and they didn't have any, so I had to order it from Lion Brand. So that's what's in this whole bag right here. Isn't this the coolest bag? I love this bag. That's got my luck of the draw, and just temporarily, the luck of the draw has another bag with a lot more yarn in it, but for traveling over the weekend, it went in there with my Juan the Yarn Addict blanket. And then I have, when I went to Florida and I stayed at Lynanne's property, Roy and I were allowed to park our camper on their lot. They have 2 lots, and they said park it here under this tree, and it was beautiful there, and we were so grateful. We parked at Nancy's too, so that was wonderful as well. But when we were with Lynanne, she gave me this bag filled with granny squares, and so one day last week I sorted them out. She said, these are yours to handle. So I told her I would take some. So I sorted them into solids, variegateds, and then multiple colors, I think, or designs on them, that kind of thing. And so I just put them in stacks, and then I just grabbed stack to stack to stack, and came out as it comes out. So it's kind of scrappy in that manner, but I had, when I went to Joann's looking for the True Boo, I found some Big Twist in gray and in blue, this denim blue and a light gray, and I thought, oh, those would be nice neutral colors for joining blankets, and then I'll just make a blanket with it, with whatever is left. But the yarn is over there. I went through almost a skein of the gray, almost one whole skein, and a little bit of the blue for the border. So I did add this border to make it a little bit bigger. I should have maybe made, which I need to count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 square. I did 49 squares, 7 by 7. Maybe I should have done 8 by 7 or 8 by 8 to make it a little bit bigger. And then I wouldn't have had to do, but it didn't matter either way. I don't think I have another 49 or 56 or 64 squares. I don't think I have that many more to do a whole nother blanket, so I'm going to have to add squares in anyway, which is 100% fine. But this is what I've got so far. Or, well, this is completed. So I want to show you all the squares. There's several, like that one's it's upside down. But you see that one's got a pumpkin on it. This is a heart. I am showing you upside down. Let me just turn it all the way around and go the right direction. So we'll start at the other end. And I just kind of grabbed it. I think it turned out fine. Fine, fine, fine. The kids are going to love it. This one has a turtle on it. Isn't that adorable? Oh, let's get it there. Good picture of the turtle. So the next one I think is going to have more I don't think I pulled out enough of the ones with appliques on them in this blanket, but I don't know what's left in the bag actually. This one has the pumpkin. There's a heart. I thought there was more than one heart. I'm pretty sure there was more than one heart, so maybe I just didn't see it, because I know I had more hearts. Oh, this big red one is a heart. So this one has 2 hearts on it only. Oh, and here's a yellow heart. So it's got 3 hearts on it. So we're loaded with hearts and a turtle, and really cute. So this is the first one that I made out of the squares. And like I said, I think I have to count them. But I think, and all the ends are woven in, so I'm really happy about that. But I think I'm going to have to make a couple more squares to be able to make the next blanket. I have to count them. So I worked on that. And I'm going to tell you, for the dishcloths this week. Lynanne is from Nina's Knots. Nope, Nina's Knots Crochet. Everybody will be linked in the description box, so they'll all be there. Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming has double dog-dared everybody to do, well, she was double dog-dared, maybe quadruple dog-dared. I don't know. I get confused on all the dogging and all the daring. But she got this book, A Year of Dishcloths, and this week's dishcloth that was due to be done tomorrow is the Retro Ripple. And this is black, not navy. I'm really not thrilled with the black. And I wanted to do navy, which I don't have any. And I even went to the storage unit and went looking through some bags of yarn that I could reach. And I couldn't find my cotton. And I'm not doing black. So I picked out other colors to do it in. And then I picked out, I'll even show you what I picked out, because like I said, I didn't want to do black, so I was going to do these 2 colors and then border it with this, and hoped I would use up this, and then I would have those 2 colors and it would be cute. This is called Energetic Pink, and it is a peaches and cream. This is, I love this cotton, and it is called Mango. And this one is Lily's Sugar and Cream, and it is Tea Rose. So mangoes and roses is what I was going to do. And this one is all wrapped up because this pattern was designed to do with 2 strands held together of number 10 crochet thread. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't have any. I'm not buying it to do this. I'm not going to even try to work with that. I'm having enough trouble with the 1 weight yarn, let alone 2 strands of thinner than that yarn. So my friend said, just follow the pattern and use the bigger yarn and make like a tea towel or something. Well, I started to do that, and it was not big enough to be a tea towel. I wasn't having fun with it. I'm like, no, I'm just not doing it. So sorry, Lala, I'm just not doing this one. But I will do it when it comes to this one, and I will actually buy, I don't know when that one's going to come up. Hopefully before the 4th of July, but I will do that. And when the flag comes up, it's not a ripple. And I even thought about just Googling a ripple, 4-weight ripple pattern and just doing it, not following the book. But then we went away and I didn't have time because, I didn't. So I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not doing it. I have free will. I don't have to do it. But I am going to buy some blue, some navy blue, and do this. And I'm not going to trim it in yellow because that's stupid. I'm just going to do more blue, I think. Or red or white. Or maybe a red, white, and blue variegated. I might have some of that, actually. That would be cute on the border of that one when it comes to that one. When it comes time for that. So then, as you guys may or may not remember, I was working on my top. I decided to make a top out of that True Blue Sparkle. And I got, so my pattern is going, I have it written down. I'm going to do this. This is the outside edge. And you wear it like it's going to go this way around me. And then the neck, I can get it to lay down, whatever. So it's going to go like this. And it looks like it should be big enough, but it's not going to go around the widest parts of me, which are not my shoulders. I mean, you would think, oh gosh, you're halfway done. Except that the biggest parts of me, this is not big enough for, like halfway around. And I was thinking I am not going to have enough yarn because this is only going like a quarter weight around the biggest parts of me. So so I had to order more yarn anyway because I decided I wasn't going to have enough. But I did. I ordered more yarn, and it has finally come. But this is the pattern I picked. I just came up with these stitches, throw these stitches together this way, and I like it. So this is True Blue. It's True Blue Sparkle and Truffle. And so far, I did 1 strip in the True Blue, and this is what's left of that skein. I had 6 skeins total together, and this is the second skein. Yeah, this is using the second skein of the purple color, darker purple, which is called Plum. And so it's like making 2 repeats, and it's a skein and a half out of 2 repeats. So then I had to order it, and my order came in the mail today. So let's open it up and see how well the colors match. It's the right colors, but well, the purple. The plum color you can order. The lavender color they do not sell anymore. So I hope that the colors are close. What is all over my yarn? It's like a cardboard box in my yarn or something. Yuck. inside the plastic bag it came in. Well, that's from the factory for sure. Anyway, so I bought some white because they don't have the lavender anymore. And I bought this. And the colors are going to match. That's awesome. So I have 3 skeins of the lavender, and I bought 2 skeins of the white. That's a perfect match. So that's awesome. Yep. Fabulous. So I got 3 of these, and then I got 2 of these. So what I'm going to do is, this is the plan. We'll see how well it works. God only knows. It might just be a funky stripe. I don't know. So I'm going to do the 1 lavender, 2 of the dark purple. Then I'm going to do 1 of white. Then 2 more of the dark purple. I'm trying to find the other end to hold it up. Okay, there we go. 2 more of the dark. You can't even see it anyway. Let me see if I can bring it down a little bit further. So the lavender, then the white, then the dark purple, then I think more white, then more dark purple, and then end on the lavender again. So I should probably end up with 1 extra lavender. I think that's how it's going to work. And now it might be too big. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Maybe the white will just go down the middle, and then I'll do the lavender. The dark, and then the lavender, and that'll be done. I don't know. We'll see how big it is when I get past the next set of lavender. But the white is going to be next, and I couldn't work on it until the yarn came in, which just came in today. So I'm excited to work on this project again. Work on my, all the projects are so fun. But that's next, is I get to work on these projects again. Now this pattern is in my head since I made it up, and I can work on it any time. And look at how drapey this is. Can you just see how this just, it's so nice. So drapey. I love that about it. So I'm throwing all these in there so I don't get things confused. And I am using a 6mm hook on this as well, because it's my go-to. It's what I like to use. So that is my little tiny yarn haul to get the right, and I don't feel bad about ordering this because I know I don't have those colors. Not in, I do have a container of every one of the True Blue colors. I think every one of them, but not the sparkle. I don't know that I have any of the sparkle colors. So ordering these to finish my top did not make me feel bad at all. Other than I even got them on a sale. So I don't remember how much. Too much probably, but I don't feel bad about it because I know I don't have them in that yarn room over there. In the yarn storage that I couldn't get to. I know that I probably have navy blue. Maybe I don't, and that's why I didn't bring any cotton. But I am going to have to make it to a yarn store and buy a navy blue cotton at some point in time. Let's see. I'm trying to see. That is all that I have to talk about because that is all that I worked on. Not a lot of work got done. I will crochet more today. I just can't decide if I want to crochet on one thing because I'm now week 3 has come out and I'm not done with week 2, or if I want to work on my top. I just know I don't have to work on the luck of the draw. I'm done with that one. And I'm not doing tomorrow. I think the dishcloth comes out, and so then I'll have that to work on as well. I got to get something going here. And I did bring more yarn into the camper from the yarn room, or the yarn storage area. I have a bag of neon big twists that was clear bag right there on the top. I could reach it And I'm like, I'm bringing that with me. We have those patterns, the graphs that somebody has made for us. I can't remember. Tangled in Yarn. I think that's her screen name. She did some beautiful graphs, and I really want to. I really want to do several of them. Probably not in the neon colors, but she did a great job, and I want to make several of them. I want to make the one that's the big logo. There's one that's a campfire, which the neon colors would be really cool for a campfire. Some of the yarn is really hard to get to, but I'm gonna have to pick out a few and then see if I can get it to the colors I want from my yarn room, my yarn storage room. And then I'll have to buy what else I need, I guess. I know in there I have an entire bag full of white, and I need a lot of white. Because, you know, graph cans, a lot of times they have white as the background, but the Boggy, you know, you use white all the time. And I couldn't find that one. I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it. And they're all numbered, but you can't see the numbers because we just threw them in there to get them in there. I mean, they're all organized, but they're 3 deep, and they're 8 foot high. So finding the right bin or bag is going to be really hard. And so I might just have to buy more. Gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, that's all I have for anything right now. Yep, that's it. That's all. I'm searching my brain. Files are empty. That's it. I dumped it all out on you. If you see this beforehand, if you haven't seen it already, the live for Boggy Creek Chat and Stitch is tomorrow on my channel. Cross your finger, or Wednesday night, the 28th, on my channel. If you missed it, watch the replay if you don't mind, if you want to. If you still have time, watch it now or tonight, depending on when you see this video. That's all I got. That's it. That's all I got. Okay. So I will see you guys in the next video, or on the live tomorrow, tonight, yesterday. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.